Welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite host, Juma Salim from the Roar Judah radio show and podcast. Welcome to the Roar. Alrighty, tribe, I'm back with another video. Before we jump into today's topic, I need you to like the page. I also need you to hit that notifications button and hit subscribe. Don't forget to share. We greatly appreciate you. So let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is quiet threat. The quiet confidence you carry that makes noise without saying a word. Listen to me. There's a unique kind of threat you pose, not because you're loud, not because you're flashy, but because you're consistent, gifted, and authentic. You operate in excellence, and yet there are people who will never openly applaud you because deep down they feel threatened by your gift. Oh man, can we talk about it? Let's break that down really quickly. There are people who in the beginning of your journey supported what you were doing and they were all in. They were cheering, they were sharing, they were liking. But what seems to start to happen is when you start excelling and you start operating in your gift at a high level, and I mean high, you're exceeding expectations, you're going beyond your peers, and you start creating that separation. What happens is people start feeling left out. They start feeling threatened because they're not consistent, they're not as gifted, and they're not as talented or skillful as you may be in the thing that you've been called to operate. Now, I don't want to get started, but here we go. Listen, people get jealous simply because they're not operating in their calling. That's not a you problem, that's a them problem. Let me throw this curveball at you really quickly. There are people who actually measure their success and their achievements based on what you do. I'm gonna say it again for the person in the back. There are people who base their achievement, their personal achievements, and their success based off of what you do. They're trying to measure, they're trying to use a metric to see if they're on the level that you're on. Not only do they get jealous, but they have to grind 2 or 3 times harder than what you do, simply because it comes easy for you and it's hard for them. Here's where you have to be in the right mind. You're not arrogant, you're just on assignment. I'm gonna say it again for somebody in the back. You're not arrogant, you're just on assignment. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a class and you're doing your work and you're focused, that means you're on assignment? Those people that are clowning and making jokes and making noises, they're not focused. Again, we're talking about skill, we're talking about talent, we're talking about focus, and we're talking about authentically being who you were created to be and doing it at a high level and naturally. That just ticks people off and they don't understand it. And one of the most dangerous things that outsiders do is that they monitor what you're doing without knowing what you had to go through to get to where you are. People are jealous of a oil that they have not earned. Oh my goodness, that was good. I said people are jealous of an oil that they did not earn. See, you were born to do the thing that you're doing at the level that you're doing it at. You were also born to do what you do and go through what you're going through simply because you are anointed to do that thing. Today's message is simple. Don't shrink back to make others feel secure, and don't hide your gift to make others feel comfortable. I'm gonna say it again. Don't hide your gift to make others feel comfortable, and don't shrink back to make others feel secure. Here's my favorite part. You're prevailing simply because you're doing it with the right intention and the right motives. When you do things with a pure heart, you always win. It's not on you, it's in you. Obedience always outweighs performance. I'm gonna say it again for my people in the back. Obedience always outweighs performance. People love to chase clout. They're always looking for the next thrill, the next high, because they get excited about being seen, being liked, being talked about. And when you're doing it with the right heart and the right posture, your assignment always comes with a reward. Anything that I talk about, I want to make sure that it is aligned to the word. Let's go to Philippians 2:3 NIV. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, valuing others above yourselves. Again, when we do things with the right motives, we shall reap a harvest. Let's take a look at one of my favorite scriptures. 1 Peter 5 and 6 NIV. Humble yourselves therefore under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. And lastly, let's look at Proverbs 18:16 NIV. A gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. All three of these scriptures are powerful and a gentle reminder that selfish ambition is not the goal. Never hide your light to make others feel comfortable. Let them underestimate you. Let them even talk about you. But keep thriving, keep excelling, and keep being you and doing what you do naturally. Remember, you are a quiet threat. What's built in silence will always be revealed in power. If this message resonated with you, I need you to drop in the comments, I am a quiet threat. That's right, I am a quiet threat. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.